Welcome. I'm John of John Health and Fitness. No miracles. Real life. Part of real life is surviving a long road trip. By surviving, I mean being able to fit into the same pants at the end of it that you left in. One way to do that is to make sure you pack all your own food, or as much of it as you can. I've packed a wide assortment of bars and chips and all kinds of things. These are actually pretty good for you, most of them. And I'm going to be reviewing them all in coming videos, individually or separately. But this is just to give you an idea how much I pack. One indulgence I allow myself, and I actually buy these by the 12 pack from Amazon. I'll have a link below. Starbucks, Doubleshot coffee with protein. 20 grams of protein, that I like. Coffee, that I like. 20 grams of sugar, not so much. One of my mainstays, a little small bag of peanuts. One thing to be cautious of, this little bag of peanuts packs almost 300 calories. 13 grams of protein, 2 grams of sugar, 4 grams of fiber, that's all good. But 25 grams of fat. It's not fat, it's not like I'm eating a cheeseburger, but I'm only really ever going to eat maybe one of these a leg of the trip. Another option if you're into nuts is nutrition line. Heart Healthy Mix, which has a variety of nuts. The nutritional profile is almost exactly the same. There is an exception. They do have a high protein version. This is one of them. This one's a chocolate one. It's fun, except it has artificial color. So I probably won't be getting that one again. Why do you have to put artificial color in it? They're nuts, they're beige. We don't need ultra razzmatazz on that one. Getting out of McDonald's unscathed? That's real life. We'll see. Came out largely unscathed. Just a nice cup of coffee, which is all I needed. It helped that I had this thing about 20 minutes ago. 20 grams of protein, 17 grams of fiber. It kind of got me in and out of there. What do you do when you're on a long trip and you're walking to a McDonald's with your son and he wants something? You give him what he wants. Got a long trip ahead of me. Now normally I would have succumbed to the cheeseburger and fries. But we're in the first part of the first leg of our journey. Got another 3.5 hours to go today, another 3.5 hours tomorrow, then 2 days after that we're driving back. So at some point I'm having a cheeseburger and fries. Just trying to hold off as long as possible so I don't end up having 2 cheeseburgers and fries. I do wish you'd finish up your cheeseburger and fries because they smell really good. Where are my nuts? I'll choke some of those down. Alright, so this is why I didn't eat at McDonald's. I knew we'd be here late. I knew I'd be eating something like, well, this. It's not that big. It's a meatball sub, but it's not that big. And all I had prior to this, starting a little afternoon, was that bag of peanuts you saw. I had the Pegan bar. I had a little bag of chips, which we'll talk about later, and another bar. All high protein, mostly high fiber. This was to basically make some room for, this. So I didn't only get the meatball sub, I also got a really big salad. They don't exactly cancel each other out, doesn't work that way, but I had to have something semi-nutritious for this little tiny meatball sub. As it turned out, we weren't quite done. Going to get ice, we came across the terror of all nutritious diets, the hotel vending machine. And yeah, that happened. That was for my son though. I didn't eat it. I had this instead. Why? Take a look at the nutritional panel. Adjusting for calories, 26 grams of sugar versus 5, 14 grams of protein versus 2, 7 grams of fiber versus 1. Still sweet, still good. Substitutions. Kill the craving without killing your waistline. We'll see how tomorrow goes. First leg of the trip, not a complete disaster, not end to end anyway.
for Wholesome. Welcome. Just doing takes. I'm trying to wreck. Nobody's near me.
I had to have some nutrition with the meatball sub.